Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is the 8th video in the Rule of 3 series. You can survive 33 seconds without trauma care. What we see here is these items. These are the items that you would find in a typical trauma kit, IFAK, individual first aid kit. First we're going to talk about is a tourniquet. If you can only have one piece of medical gear, have a tourniquet. Tourniquets are for arms and legs. If there's, oh my god, that's a lot of blood, put a tourniquet on it. Tourniquets go high and tight, like think up toward the armpit and up toward the groin. They're certainly not for the neck or head. Guys, arms and legs only. 2 to 6 hours is what you have before there's any threat to loss of limb. That's the latest information I've had. If you can get it off within 2 hours, then the limb is safe, and you could have up to 6. Also great to have a Sharpie marker. That way you can write the time the tourniquet was applied on the forehead of the person, assuming it's not you. If you can have 2 items, chest seal is the second most likely thing you are to need. That's a one-way valve. It goes on, if you have a penetrating wound from neck to navel, you put a chest seal on it. Might need to put one on the exit wound as well. If we don't do that, and even if we do, we might get a tension pneumothorax. If you get a tension pneumothorax, then the treatment for that is decompression with a decompression needle. That's what this is. I'm not telling you to use this. There's a lot of people freak out on the internet about decompression needles. Obviously, we don't want to be stabbing anyone in the heart. So decompression needles go certain places. I am not a healthcare professional. I am not qualified to teach you how to use this. I am self-taught and internet taught, and that scares a lot of people. And they say, I wouldn't even have it in my kit because I'm not qualified to use it. Well, I have 2 sister-in-laws that are nurses and a brother-in-law who's a paramedic. So I carry this, and even if they weren't around, I would still use this on myself. I have found hours and hours and hours of training about decompression needles by healthcare professionals on the internet for free. You can too. I think you should get the training that you need so that you can have this and use it. I can't give you that, and I'm not responsible. Don't try this at home, kids. All that stuff. Basically, it's a needle. You stick it in the right place in the chest, not the heart, and it lets pressure out of the chest cavity that allows you to breathe. Okay. Hemostatic gauze. If you get an arterial bleed in the shoulder or pelvis, hemostatic gauze is the best thing for that. You pack the wound. Basically, you're just stuffing gauze into the wound, and then you put pressure on it. So if you don't have hemostatic gauze, regular gauze is the next best thing. If you don't have that, strips of your t-shirt or something. But wound packing, that's what that's for. Trauma shears, cutting off clothing and belts and equipment to get to the area that we need to see to use these things. Trauma shears, gloves. Other things that you'll commonly see in a trauma kit or IFAK would be a nasopharyngeal airway. That's a tube that can go in through the nose and down the throat. If a person has, damage to their face, they can provide them with an airway that's not getting soaked with blood or whatever. Lube a lot of time with that, or just might be able to use blood or something. But also pressure dressings are very common. I don't have a pressure dressing in here. I don't have a nasopharyngeal airway in here to show you. I don't have a pressure dressing either. I do keep this. This is a tourniquet called Stretch Wrap and Tuck tourniquet, and it can be used as a pressure bandage along with, either maybe by itself or in conjunction with the hemostatic gauze there, or a, some other type of bandage, or things like that. So that's Trauma Kits and IFAK's intro to it. This is a SWAT T wide. I like these because they're pretty compact. Pretty good. The most popular one's the cat tourniquet. They're a little bit bigger, so I think the cat tourniquet's probably the most proven one, certainly the most popular one. These are also pretty well respected. Like I say, different tourniquets out there. Here's another one. I want to turn this into a tourniquet video, but we'll do another tourniquet video. But yeah, anyway, Trauma Kits, guys. I don't keep Band-Aids in my, really. I don't think, a lot of Band-Aid's not going to save your life. This is life-saving stuff. This is trauma care, not for paper cuts. This is like, if you don't have it, you're dead kind of thing, so great stuff, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions or positive criticism, tips, anything that you want to know specifically, or that you want me to make a video on specifically. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.